In no way or form or shape are we shocked and amazed to know that Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah is going to be like that. Rahimahullah ta'ala. His father pushed Ibn Taymiyyah to memorize the Quran. And wallahi, I have to stop here and pause. Ibn Abdul Hadi said, أول ما اتجه إلى القرآن. Pay attention to this. The first thing that Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah embarked on is the Quran. فحفظه, he memorized it. ثم لم ينس بعده, and he never forgot it after that. Ya ikhwa, wanting to be a student of knowledge and not memorizing the Quran, it is as lot as I used to hear from my father, فَمَنْ ضَيَّعَ الْقُرْآنَ, anyone who forsakes the Quran, فَلِمَا سِوَاهُ أَضْيَعَ, he is going to forsake everything else. If you couldn't give time to the statement of Allah, then truly what are you going to give importance to? If you couldn't memorize the speech of Allah, you don't read a biography of a scholar, except the first thing that's mentioned from him is what? He gave importance to the Quran. He memorized the Quran. Ibn Taymiyyah started his life with the Quran, and when he died, inshallah ta'ala, as we're going to see, the last thing that he had, the last thing he was reading was the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he died reciting the ayah. He reached Surah Al-Qamar, and he reached the ayah, إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ في جنات ونهر في مقعد صدق عند مليك مقتدر. That was the ayah. Shaykh al-Islam died. 81 times he finished the Quran. And Ibn Taymiyyah regretted it. All of his years of what he was doing, he regretted it. He said, why didn't I spend my time with the Quran? Why didn't I spend my time with the Quran? So this shows us and it gives us an understanding that if you want to study and if you want to learn, the first step for learning and educating yourself is going for the Quran, without a shadow of a doubt. وَلِذَلِكَ the previous ulama, when a student would come to them and wants to study with them, the first thing they would say to him is, have you memorized the Quran? If he says no, they would say, I don't have time to teach you. Go memorize the Quran and come back to me. But we've put the standard down. So we teach anybody who comes to us, no problem, we just teach them. But the truth of the matter is that the Quran is number one. وَلِذَلِكَ Shaykh al-Islam became Shaykh al-Islam, is because he memorized what? He started with the memorization of the Quran.